Good morning. This is Cecil and Blues. Thank you for joining me today here at the Radiant Cecil and Blues Estate. We are continuing our journey through Darkest Dungeon. I did rename a couple of characters there, but I haven't done anything else, and I was thinking it was probably a good idea to look at the blacksmith and see what these upgrades cost now. Oh, I didn't mean to back all the way out. Okay, so um, also, a lot of our frontliners are in treatment right now, so we're probably going to go out with Mercy, Reaper, maybe Hanzo, and the Antiquarian here, Symmetra. I know these guys don't do any damage, so that's going to be rough. Let's take a look at what we can upgrade here. So yeah, these are pretty cheap. 675 to upgrade weapons and armor. I think that is absolutely a good idea. So get these in here. Can I upgrade my roster? I can. So let's upgrade the roster.
Great heroes can be found.
We don't need to worry about experienced recruits yet, but that gives us space for more members. Let's recruit the Jester.
Ye will be laughing still.
And the Houndmaster. Still not fantastic frontliners, but I think we can make a party out of this, depending on what abilities Danvers has here. We'll think about renaming them in the future. Houndmaster as well. Let's see. Well, let's click Embark and see what we have available to us. It looks like we can fight the boss already. I definitely do not want to do the Necromancer with my current group. In fact, I don't want to do a medium mission, but the Warrens and the Cove have opened up, so that's probably we'll dive into the Warrens. Alright, so, Mercy. Back here. Double check her abilities. So, Illumination. Hand of Light. Not great. She'd have to be here in position 3. What is the cost to retrain abilities? So that's still pretty pricey to buy of the abilities you don't have. Quite expensive. So if we wanted to pick up Dazzling Light and Divine Comfort, it would set us back quite a bit. But I think we really do need to pick up Divine Comfort. So we'll do that, and the upgrades, at least the first tier of upgrades, seems pretty cheap. So we'll go ahead and pay for the Divine Comfort upgrade at the very least. Move her into the back position, and reassign, get rid of Hand of Light, and replace it for Divine Comfort. So now she's a stronger healer. She can still do judgments, illuminations in some positions. But it's not a priority for us. I would rather have Dazzling Light over Illumination, but we're not going to pay that at the moment. Alright, and then Reaper here, he's got the upgraded weapons, and by he I do mean she, as I know the Plague Doctor is a woman under that billowing cloak. Very functional here from position 3. I think I will stay with these. Can only really attack the back row currently. We might want... see, Incision would probably be the right choice instead of Emboldening Vapors. But as long as we can attack successfully with our Jester... position 2... position 1. Oh, but that slides, that's like, it involves a big slide back, right? Yeah. Solo moves forward 3. This moves back 3. So we can move him around that way. Inspiring Tune. Alright, so the not particularly great. What can we Dirk Stab? Slice Off? Quite expensive to get him functional in our current team. And what about our Houndmaster? Can we make our Houndmaster work? Looks like we want to get him in position 2 so we can use Hound's Rush. It's the only thing we can do damage. We can do Hound's Harry from anywhere. And we can mark. And we can guard. So really, to get this functional, we're probably going to have to purchase a Jester skill. So, do we want to get Dirk Stab to replace something, or Slice Off? Yeah, we really could use a frontline hero right now. This is a bad comp. I put the wrong people into repair. It's gonna be a bit too much of our front lines. 3 people in frontline positions are in there. So I guess we go for Dirk Stab and we put the Jester in the front row, and then we at least have Finale and Dirk Stab at our disposal. I am concerned that this is going to go badly. So what do we not want? We probably want to drop Harvest, to be honest. Replace it with Dirk Stab, and then we can move forward and backward. Inspiring Tune we can use from the back if we need to, or if it's helpful, because it'll reduce stress. Yeah, I think that's all right. So again, not great. We're going to be having a frontline Jester, not the best plan, but it will allow our Houndmaster to get some work done. So let's buy a full stack of torches. Okay, we're going to the Warrens. I forgot where I had highlighted. All right, full stack of torches, one set of torches. I believe the Warrens. No, that's the wheel that has. I think it consumes torches faster. We'll bring 1 key, 2 shovels, because I feel like you don't want to get stuck where you got to clear rubble out by hand. We have the biscuits, and we're gonna need food. Let's take 8 food. Let's take 12 food. And what? We have the anti-venom. Medicinal herbs. We have that. You know what? Let's take 1 holy water. No, screw the holy water. The holy water there could be an altar. I'm trying to remember all the little possibilities you can run into. I know we can cleanse food with medicinal herbs. And so you know what? Let's just go. Let's just go and figure it out as we roll in here. It's taking too much time. That was a slow beginning. But this mission should at least thankfully be easy, and hopefully that will allow us to get by with this kind of garbage team composition. And we'll get in here, get the mission loaded. How's everyone's day going? I am biding time until Mass Effect comes out by watching The Expanse, a sci-fi series, and it's quite good. Alright, our hallways are jam-packed with things to do. We're going to have combat right in this first room right away. So let's check that out. I gotta click here. Alright, combat right away. Torch is full. Here we go. Alright, we surprised them, which is good. I think we want a Dirk Stab. And who do we want a Dirk Stab? 3 to 5 damage. 4 to 7 on this. He's got the most hit points. Actually, he's got the most hit points, so can't reach him. Let's get the Swine Wretch. Did a hefty amount of damage to him. And this will free us up to Hound's Harry, which could apply a bleed to all these guys. Oh, that was rough. We will use the Plague Canister. Still very rough. This is not cool. We can judge. He's got 4 hit points. He's not... Oh, he resisted that blight anyway, so we'll just take him out. At the very least, we've reduced one of their member. And we're getting a couple of hooks here. Vesta will start to go on healing duty. I think we do some dirk stabbing. Alright, that's panning out well for us so far. Accusation. Stress is rising. Do we want to heal our Jester, or do we want to do some damage? I think we want to punish the back row here. I think we can finish this. You know what? Yeah, let's punish the back row. And then we should be able... Hound's Rush... 8, 3, 8. Let's go for the back. He did get the bleed, which combined with a plague grenade, they both got the blight. Alright, dude in the back is done. And we can dirk stab, I think, our swine slasher. We can Hound's Rush him. Oh, this 3 hit points. That oh, that blight does 4 damage per turn. All right, well they're done. The bleed is 1 damage. Yeah, we're in good shape. We can use Divine Grace, Divine Comfort to heal everyone now. Very good. Battlefield Medicine even. Since we have, you know, no risky things to do, these guys are just going to all melt. Very good. Okay. Get a little bit of extra food. And we're going to press forward. We've got some curios approaching here. Oh, come on, buddy. I believe you have to use bandages on this. Oh. Okay. Thought on the weapon racks you had to use bandages to get a good result. Stack of books. You know what? Screw the stack of books. I feel like the chances of a positive result are not good enough. Combat right away again, which I believe I knew. Or I would have known had I been thinking about it. Alright, once again, I think we want to do a very similar beginning. Want to kill this piggy before he has a chance to do anything terrible. Okay, base accuracy 85. Come on, buddy. That's good. Get a bleed on everyone. Then we use the plague canister. Hits, applies the blight. Piggy's dead. And now Mercy can, I think, use Judgment on the back row. Alright, we eliminated 2 of them on the first round of combat before they had a chance to act. Excellent beginning. Yeah, this... Oh, that's a lucky miss. Ran for the old gods. Applies a bleed. We resist the bleed and the debuff. Alright, let's focus down these guys. Do we want... I think we want to start stacking up bleeds on the tougher guy, or do we want to just outright eliminate? Alright, there we go. Let's eliminate him. He's going to bleed for 2 points next round. Emboldening Vapors seems like the right way to go. For some dirk stabbing. And in fact, I believe... Just out of curiosity, this will do what? 11 to 19 damage. Whereas this will do 4 to 8. Oh, you gotta go for this, right? Let's do it. 16 damage. Oh, it's so good. Alright, then she can judgment.
Press disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Very good. Didn't quite get the kill. Oh, that's a brutal hit, too. With any luck, Mercy will be able to... Okay, do we have something... Yeah, solo. I think it just applies a debuff, puts him back in the front row. Resisted the debuff. Emboldening Vapors? Oh, I meant to do Battlefield Medicine. Is that what I did? It's not what I did. I meant to Battlefield, Alright, we're gonna Guard Dog. No, we gotta kill him. Oh, wait. He's got 3 hit points. He's bleeding for 1 damage return. Yeah, we gotta finish him off. That's a heck of a crit. So, what's this? Hellion only trinket, so not a big deal. Yeah. Let's eat some food on our Houndmaster so he doesn't suffer any death at the beginning of the next round. Check out this turn. What do we had to complete 100% of room battles. This room's empty. There's an obstacle and a curio there. Nothing important in that room. So I think we go south and we just skip that room. We do want to keep our light high again because we are operating with a pretty weak group.
A handsome reward for a task well
Oh god. Oh no.
ambushed by foul invention.
I knew the trap was there and I still walked into it. Oh boy. Okay, so here we go. We could get some food out of this, I think, if we put medicinal herbs in it. There we go. A buff. Pretty good buff. 30% damage until camp. That's huge! We're gonna need some pretty strong heals, though, going in here. He's full, so he can't eat. You know what? Let's go ahead and just eat him up. That way... Okay. Yeah, going into this fight, we did surprise them. Fantastic. We are not going to be able to hit as hard in the beginning as we did last time. Because we won't have the opportunity to judge. Hound's Harry. Good. Guy in the back dies. Everyone else gets a bleed. That'll help do some damage over time, but we have got to get a Divine Grace on our Houndmaster so that he does not get on death's door. Butcher's Cut. Yeah, they're looking rough for these guys. There's going to be some stress incoming. And... that's the vomit. I was hoping that wasn't going to happen. Oh, look at all that stress. Look for it hurts. Oh. Okay, so I would like to cleanse that bleed. 3 more rounds of... Oh, he's on death's door. Oh no. Alright. Well, basically we have no choice but to deal with that. 2 hit points, bleeding for 1 damage for 2 turns. I would like to think that that's going to be fine. Oh, that dodge. We have to use Battlefield Medicine to get rid of that bleed. Pulls him off of death's door. So gonna go right back onto death's door.
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
He's gonna go insane. So now we have to use Divine Grace, or we should use Divine Comfort. Get a heal on everybody. Pull him off of death's door. Oh, it was spending too many turns healing. All right.
A faint hope blossoms.
This is rough. We don't have the ability to camp.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
That helps. The bleeding to death helps. He is nearly dead with suffering the bleed. Would we rather get some heal out, or would we rather risk... I think we gotta try and get the blight. Alright. Okay, and that was the right call. That saved us an action. And then we finale? Oh, look at that! Alright. Would it have been nice to get a full heal? Yes. Yes, it would have. We will put him back in the front row. And, what's our torch at? Torch is 77. There we go, back at 100.
The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Let's get some health on these guys. We can use a key. Great, medicinal herbs, fantastic. I'm scared for these guys, friends. That's it. We can't eat anymore because otherwise we'll be boned if we get a food check. There it was. All right, we get another food check. We are effed. All right, remember to use fudge. At least it wasn't someone who was low on health.
Unsprung and thirsting for blood.
All right. Combat. Let's use a dog treat. So that's 80% damage for 3 rounds. These guys... Alright, so this does 2 to 3 damage to everything, plus the bleed. Or we do 8 to 14 damage to one thing. I think we gotta take this. It was a pretty good hit. They all resisted the bleed, which is unfortunate. Drums of Doom is going to drive up our stress. Our Jester is going to freak soon. These guys didn't pick up the bleed, which is rough. We're gonna go front row. Shoot. Alright, then we're gonna go back row. It's a munch. At least it's hitting the person who has the most health. Blight is rough. Houndmaster. Blighted. Okay. We can cure the blight with anti-venom, but she is not the person who's at the most risk. So we're going to Divine Grace. And the reason we're going to Divine Grace is just 1 damage. Let's try and get our Jester pumped up a little bit here. Now I'm thinking about it, that was the wrong call.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left
Oh,
unanswered.
come on, friends. We'll use the anti-venom. And then we will once again Hound's Harry. Alright. Oh, the... darn. Drones of Debilitation. There gets a debuff and is marked. She's going to become the target. Gets munched. More blight. Which means I have to use battlefield medicine to cleanse her. And then we have to Divine Comfort, because everybody needs health. A 1 is a terrible result for the moment. Dead next turn. Not dead next turn. Definitely not dead next turn. So we get a 4 to 7 here. Lowest roll possible is unfortunate. At least she didn't get blighted. we've got to go for the plague grenade. So that... Okay, now all of these guys, except for one, will die right away. Well, how's Harry? He's gonna take everything out. Reduces stress a little bit, thankfully. But we are in a tight place. Oh, and we're done. So, what do you do? I mean, that if that's 100% of room battles, that means there's nothing in these rooms on the sides. They're just empty. And we could find something interesting in the adjacent rooms here. We could get a scouting attempt that spots, say, a secret room. But with two of our party at such low health, I think that's a foolish thing to risk.
Confidence is shaken.
So we have successfully gathered things. We collected about 2,000 gold in treasure. Not a lot of heirlooms. And Cove Explorer. Weapon Tinkerer, positive traits. Oh, there we go. Love interest. Now he will... Reaper is only going to go to the brothel. Healer's Gift. 20% healing skills while camping. Well, that's interesting. And... Last Gasp. +1 speed if HP below 50. That's going to be nice for, heals. So, all in all, I would say a successful mission there. And here we go.
Fools and corpses.
We have
On their way to us now that the road is clear.
our first town event. Hear ye, hear ye. Word of our predicament has spread, and a new crop of aspiring corpses step from the stagecoach. 6 more recruits than usual. So a pretty simple situation, I guess. That's a pretty simple event. Oh, look at all that. So we could get another Houndmaster. We could pick up an Abomination. Arbalist, Highwayman, Man-at-Arm. Rough call. I think we're gonna get an Abomination. That sounds like the right call to me. Alright. And can we upgrade again? No, our barracks we can't upgrade any further. So this is a fairly good mix of people. Reinhardt definitely needs some stress relief. He's not diseased any longer. He does have quite a few negative traits. And we're going to want to keep those managed in an effective way. But for right now, we're going to drop him in for some treatment. Let's put him in the in for prayer. And Reaper needs something. He needs to go to the brothel. Anyone else? Oh yeah, Danvers here. Danvers, you want to do some drinking? Alright. Alright, yeah, I mean, for the most part, that seems pretty good. Anyone we don't take with is going to get a little bit of stress relief. And I think that'll be fine. What would be the right call? I think we would want to... Let's just build a team here. And maybe we can go fight the Necromancer on the next round. That sounds good. So Dismas definitely seems like he's ready to go. Renaud is ready to go. Renaud. We will not take any of our other tank units, but... What can we take? What's a good third position person here? I guess that would be Hanzo. I kind of... How's this for a third position character? actually pretty strong with Hound's Rush and Hound's Harry. Let's do that. Let's now going into the ruins with a Houndmaster ain't great because it does a lot of bleed damage, and skeletons have very little blood in them, as you may have experience. Let us go in here and upgrade this team. So Reynold, definitely, we want to upgrade his gear. We do want to be a little bit cautious. Our funds are getting low. Mercy's already upgraded. And you know what? I am not going to upgrade the Houndmaster. So we're going to cut this off here. Because otherwise this is going to go way too long. We've spent a lot of time in town in this episode. Hopefully that will improve over time. It's interesting to see the first town event, even though it's fairly simple. It feels like this stuff is so much cheaper. I'm not positive how much cheaper. We could do a little bit more. Yeah, we should reduce that. That's important. Anything we can do to reduce the cost is gonna be great. So we'll probably want to do that next once we have the deeds. So I haven't looked at the balance straight away how much cheaper this stuff is, but I feel like we are able to progress the hamlet much faster than I have experienced in the past. What do we have for trinkets? We have a blight charm. A damage stone that reduces our dodge chance. Lock of patience. Alright, let's see what we can do here. So, I mean, block of patience definitely for the abomination. Anything else that's... Here's a Hellion only, a bleeding pendant. I don't have any Hellions in my team yet, so nothing we can do there. Blight resist. So what's dodge chance is 10? Dodge chance is 15. Do we want to reduce accuracy on melee skills? Oh, he already has one of those. Let's go ahead and give him the damage stone. Dismas, he's got speed, crit first round, and speed there. Okay. We could give him increased bleed chance and bleed resist. That feels like it should go more on the like, that's a pretty nice one for the Houndmaster. And then here, nah, accuracy on melee skills doesn't sound like a good deal, but it could help out our abomination. I feel like most of their abilities are melee skills. Am I wrong there? Transform. That's a ranged attack, ranged attack. Melee, melee, melee. So they're mostly ranged. I'm surprised that Manacles is considered a ranged attack, but they're mostly ranged when they're in human form, and melee when they are in transformed mode, werewolf mode. Where was our inventory? Melee skills, blight resist, stress. Maybe we give the blight charm to our healer. Who else does a considerable melee damage? Is probably go ahead and give that to our leper. Just keeping these charms empty, inventory under control, so I don't forget about it. All right, I think we're in good shape. I think we're going to have a good time fighting the Necromancer tomorrow. So thank you for tuning in today. And if you're enjoying the series, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll be back tomorrow. I want to see how many days this takes to get through. I want to see how long it takes to get the upgrade going. And I want to be able to say that I've completed a full game of Darkest Dungeon before the next, like the expansion comes out. The Blood Court, is that Court of Blood, something like that, where we're gonna get vampires and fun stuff like that. And I'm looking forward to running into monsters I've never seen before that have been updated into the game. We'll probably do a run here with the Antiquarian. I've never played with that before, so I don't really know what they do. And yeah, I'm excited to keep going here and get past this early game easy stuff and into the terribleness that awaits. So thank you so much for tuning in today, and I will be back to play some more tomorrow. Enjoy your day.